expected they would assign a player to him and give that responsibility to a Wallace type.
The Hawks can go to 7th tonight. Let's go to action at Etihad Stadium. Hawthorn and the Western Bulldogs.
Hawthorn, big crowd in here at Etihad, and away we go.
Bounce it off half-back now.
Frawley combines with Sicily. To the wing, they've got a couple of numbers. Here goes Henderson. Penetrating kick over the top. Durais got 5 metres on Crozier. Will it sit for him? It will. Crozier tries to shut him down. Durais slips away. Shields runs the boundary line, squares it up and finds Brust. 30 goals, 16 for the season. He doesn't miss many. Hawks get the first.
And then Crozier overran it. Richards so impressive. And then kicking the ball defensively, not getting much on it. And that is a beautiful mark. Just didn't get much on it, did he, Morrison? So he's got some continuity going. Still a teenager. 1 goal, 1 from set shots this year. Tight pocket. Right-hand goal post. Yep, goal. Well done. He's going to love that.
Clarko, no doubt, just reminding him, focus on playing footy because he's a star footballer.
It's added some spice to the contest. The niggles begun. O'Meara receives from Shields. Across his body inside 50 to Brust. Just so
it's a good point. When they're marking all over the ground, they win games, when they control the tempo.
Brust slots home his second.
This is where they can be dangerous, the Hawks. Segler, the first target. Roughhead almost. Bruce doing the roving. Ruffy sort of took him down. Bruce to Durais. Durais gets it back. O'Meara kicks a goal. Well played, Hawthorn.
Really good play. Jared Roughhead came, don't they, in footy? Great smother. You get it back inside 50. And 2 handballs back, bang, release O'Meara.
Well, good bounce, it's going to come back. And through the middle of the ground, penetrating kick, Bruce versus Morris. Morris did well, held his position. Adams, run down by Brust. Well, he's just about the complete package, Luke Brust. He can run with the best of them.
Really, those 3. The elite pressure that we see now.
Yeah, they were ahead of the curve, no doubt about that. We didn't really know what we were seeing at the time. We appreciate it now in hindsight even more. Brust for his third.
That's a good sign for him.
And this is a good sign for Hawthorn too. Mitchell with a clearance out of the centre. Morris worked over the top. Roughhead pressure on Adams. Hunter. So suddenly the Dogs are being hunted here. And again, what a quarter footy from this fella.
Hunter became the hunted, Bruce.
He's going to kick 4, Bruce, in the opening term.
It's safe for everyone. That's fair enough.
And so is that 4 goals in the opening quarter. What a last minute we've seen here.
And it started straight
inside
out.
50, great leading player.
Janison long up the middle. Shaki over the back, tried to get it to Wallace. Getting involved with Smith. Burton. O'Meara shrugs off Biggs. Looks for a target inside 50. Umpire calls play on.
Jackson.
You love defenders that just players are forward down there to attack the ball, go for your marks.
Morrison up and under a bit.
This will be a push. Well, Adams actually ran. So Brust kicked 4 in the opening term. He's got a handful before half-time.
Durais is going to do everything he can to make JJ accountable.
Okay, thanks for that. So Puopolo and Impey combining. Roughhead, wonderful mark. Kicked 5 against the Dogs last year in that fateful last match, and that's a beautiful kicking ball to a bloke that we haven't talked a lot about
It's
tonight.
all the difference. Doesn't allow defences to get back and get set.
Got a mismatch too, didn't he, with Hunter, and he is a hard match-up anyway, and kicks the goal. So Hawthorn back in front.
So O'Meara run down by Boyd. Dalhouse, Hunter, Lynch runs into trouble. Roughhead's got him. Bright start to the 3rd term from the Hawks.
Keep taking it on.
So the Hawks for a 10-point lead. Roughhead gets his first of the evening.
So one goal from Duray. Got a good long leg, Duray. Probably want to go for goal. He doesn't. He just sets it. A roughie. And goal to Brewster's kick 6. Half a dozen.
That is textbook. Great play from Hawthorn. Look at Ruff there. 3-on-1. And he just had to get it down. In the
wonderful smother from Smith. It's still alive for the Hawks. Shields off a step across the face of goal. Contest on the line. For a 4-goal lead. What a start to the third term from the Hawks. They've kicked 4 on the trot. He's got his second.
So the big guns have stepped up.
Pushes back. Gunston's back inside 50 as well. Morrison's been everywhere in this third term. He's 6 touch for the quarter. Once again, he launches inside 50. Gunston uses the body superbly. Gunston and Morrison are the two that have really stepped up in this third term.
That was a smart play. Made him pay.
Chance to kick his 3rd goal for the quarter. And the Hawks are running hot.
So Impey having a good patch. So's Roughhead. Oh, is he ever? Gee, the captain, he's really...
Here's that rule, but sometimes it's hard to get it out of your makeup, and that's his makeup to go for the ball at ground level.
Ruffy really started all this, didn't he? And now he gets his second goal, and Hawthorn are completely away now. Didn't see this
kick. Smith committed to the contest. It opened the door for Mitchell. He'll put it out in front of Puopolo. Will he be too agile for Adams? He turns, goes inboard, beautifully weighted kick. Finds O'Meara 55 from home. He chips laterally. And Howe's got it right on 50. They have stream. 9 goals in his 46 games. From 51 metres. Gives it all he's got.
Never going to miss once he uses the body well. Can't quite complete the task. Now he does. Back to Roughhead. Had a super third quarter. Piercing handball to Bruce. Back to O'Rourke. Clever. Bruce inside. Finds Shields to Smith. This is a fabulous goal. Brilliant Hawthorn. 15th goal for the night.
The ball so magnificently since half-time. They've just cut the Dogs up. Shields to Impey. They've chosen their times to go slow and then go quick perfectly as Sicily goes to Brewst. He runs away, looks for another option. Unselfish Luke Brewst. And Roughhead can go back and kick for his 3rd.
A really smart coaching move from the box.
While the Hawks' run from behind has just been irresistible, and Roughhead's got 3.
And Lingy's got his 100.
Tonight. Dragged off his kick. It beats Lynch. O'Rourke, slick hands. Gunston. They line up across the middle. Good effort from Hunter. Forced the contest. Got it away from Henderson. Slapped out. Some work to do here for Lynch. Shrugs a couple of tackles and gone. He's tried to take the game on a couple of occasions.
Landed.
Cannot put any weight at all on that right leg. There's Roughhead. Kicks another. He's got 4 all after half-time.
For the 2nd consecutive year. You've got to go back to the Crows in 1999-2000 since a premiership team hasn't made the finals for 2.
Smith into an open goal for another. He's got his 2nd.
To Sicily, normally expansive Sicily, and that is beautiful.
Opens up the corridor again. O'Rourke to the run of Impey. Hardwick to O'Meara. Henderson can get it and go. Accelerates, has a bounce, uses the man. Gunston can straighten up. Another great team goal to the Hawks. Gunston kicks his 4th.
Another end-to-end goal.
It's their biggest score for the year, almost their biggest win. They had a 67-point win over Melbourne, but it's only the 4th time they've had 100 points. Richard mentioned earlier they hadn't had it since round 4. They got...
Impressive night from the Hawks. 63-point winners. After trailing by 2 points at the half, they exploded after half-time.